Michael, less than 3 weeks until the primary election in Alabama, and one of the most talked about races is for U.S. Senate. Joining us now is one of the Republicans who wants that seat, Congressman Mo Brooks. Good to see you,
My
Congressman.
pleasure. Good to see you again.
All right, so your interview with me a few weeks back grabbed the attention of Congress. I have a letter here from the Select Committee telling you that they have some questions based on an interview that you did here on CBS 42, along with a statement that you made. So what do they want to talk to you about?
Well, I'm not really convinced that they want to talk to me yet. They've had 16 months in which to interview me since January the 6th. I've given plenty of sworn public statements and other public statements, and they schedule a meeting 2 weeks before a United States Senate primary when they know that I won't be able to participate, because it takes 3 or 4 days out of my schedule to do what they want me to do in Washington, D.C. I had previously indicated that I would be willing to do an interview, provided it was done in public, none of this secrecy stuff. This is the public's business. The questioners were congressmen, not some staffer, but let's be on an even plane, and the subject matter was limited to events surrounding January the 6th. But here they are, they schedule at a time when they know I'm going to reject it. That suggests to me that it's politically motivated.
And just to put a period on it all, this was about comments that you talked about former President Donald Trump asking you questions about the election and requesting some things that you weren't comfortable with.
Sure, and that part of it's been known for 2 months. Yep. Still, they wait until right before an election.
All right, let's talk about the race for Senate. I know much has been made about a debate. I know the Alabama Republican Party was trying to coordinate a debate between you, Katie Britt, and Mike Durant. What do you make of that? I know you've agreed to debate any day. You submitted some dates. What about your opponents?
Well, Mike Durant is ducking the people of the state of Alabama, as is Katie Britt. The Alabama Republican Party, the TV stations, we still would have had a debate. It would have been an empty chair, Mike Durant, Katie Britt, and myself. But Katie Britt does not want to have to defend some of the false statements that her campaign has put out, and neither does Mike Durant.
Such as?
I'm willing to stand before the public and respond to any question that there may be, such as, well, look at the attack ads that Katie Britt has launched against me that are very, very deceitful. Same thing with attack ads that her team has launched against Mike Durant, some of which are very, very questionable. And I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want to defend that or say her tax record. I'm a tax fighter. Katie Britt has supported more tax increases in the history of Alabama than any other Republican. Now, does she want that coming out in debate? No. Both Mike Durant and Katie Britt want a well-scripted campaign that is based on paid advertising that reflects polling data that they know is what the public wants to hear. They don't want to be put in the position where you have to stand up and actually say what you believe, not knowing what the next question is.
We have about 30 seconds, so I know it's not a lot of time, but looking at the amount of money being spent, Durant, more than $4 million, I think more than that, Britt, $3 million, you, about $1.5 million, at least that was a month ago. The money is historical in this.
It's amazing. By the way, you're probably talking about just campaigns.
Yes, yes.
You've also got all the super PACs that surround the campaigns.
Paying for some of those ads.
We're being outspent probably 3, 4, or 5 to 1 by each of Katie Britt and Mike Durant. Katie Britt is a special interest group candidate. Millions coming in from open borders, cheap foreign labor enthusiasts.
It's staggering.
Mike Durant is the Lincoln Project, left-wing, never-Trumper candidate. Again, pledged $15 million to get him into the race.
Staggering amounts of money. We've run out of time. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank
We'll be
you.
right back on the CBS 42 Morning News.